Good. Guys, I just hooked up onto a halibut. This is right there. Let me see if I can land this guy. It's undersized, but yeah, it's a little baby halibut. I caught right here. There it is, guys. Beautiful Pacific halibut, California halibut. I'm gonna release it. Hopefully I don't get hooked. I'm not gonna touch it. Yeah, come on now. Open up. There he goes. Safely released. I didn't even touch it. All right, there he goes. See you, buddy. That was pretty fun. There he goes. Nice. This whole bay is pretty much like a nursery for all kinds of different fishes. And that's why I enjoyed coming to this area, because it is kind of productive. Today, we have a friend that went out on his boat, and they went fishing today for halibut, and they caught their limit. So they are going to process it, and then we're going to show you how they fillet it. All right, stay tuned. California halibut. It's a nice fish.
So one of the steps, what I usually like to do, you're gonna
incision
here, incision here, and then slice right here, and then from there you actually can like score it right here, and score it this side, and then you fillet.
Okay.
Right? So.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have 3 different knives there.
Yeah.
So one is for.
That's just the way I've been doing it.
Yeah.
That's pretty efficient.
Yeah.
Now just do. I'll go right across here first, right across the stomach line.
Yeah.
And then I'll use the score knife. And I'll make an incision. Actually, anything I can use with a serrated knife, I do, because otherwise you dull your dot.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
So fast. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you get all that. Incision here, incision right here. Now you got the lateral line.
Yeah, the lateral line. Just feel for that
The rib, the bone.
the bone, yeah.
Yeah, you see it right here now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So, and then from there, when I score the corners. Right here, I'll just. Get some leverage on it. This blade's kind of dull. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Score it.
That's just to start the.
Yeah, that's a,
the
you'll
starter,
see what.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just sequence. Of course, you know, be careful. Don't let go of the knife blade. Easy to poke yourself. That's one end, so I scored one end.
Yeah.
And then I'll go with this side.
It's kind of nice to just be able to wash off all the debris into the water.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about putting it into a bag and throwing it out.
It's such a hassle, you know. You try to do this in your kitchen. It's no fun at all. Yeah, well, in the mess, and then you have to just. Just scoring everything best I can.
So you don't scale the fish?
I'll show you why you don't have to. Because you're gonna skin it anyway.
Yeah.
So there's no point in like doing all that. Unless you eat the skin. So check out the fish. It's still kind of the
Yeah, it's still alive.
Yeah. I won't say it's alive, but it's rigor mortis.
Yeah.
Just still like impulses.
Yeah. Like the involuntary muscle.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of what Allan was saying. There's a little bit of. It seems like it's living still. It's still alive. It's not.
The nerves.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna actually go in and I'm gonna start filleting.
Okay.
Right there. So I use the general purpose knife. This is for skinning. I'll show you in a minute.
Oh, okay.
So I just follow the rib bone, you know.
Yeah.
You kind of lift and peel at the same time. I won't say professional, but I've done enough of these to kind of understand the anatomy. Always getting called at the wrong moment. I'm not entering that until I. That's why I score it. It makes it a lot easier to peel off.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's one slab. I'm gonna keep it on the shade because I don't want it to get exposed.
Yeah.
I just repeat for the other side here.
Just lift it up.
Yeah. You peel. You're kind of peeling and lifting at the same time. Follow that rib cage there. That's a row. That's a row sack.
Yeah.
That you can actually eat that.
Yep.
And then the same thing. It's just the reverse on the other side.
Yeah.
And then it rinse off.
All right. There's just 2 fillets on the
top
top
side.
portion of the halibut. Now we're gonna work the underbelly, and then you're gonna have 2 fillets as well.
Down here, and then score. Right? Just the reverse. That's why I serrated knife.
Yeah.
Lateral line.
Yeah.
I'll just go like that. Make it easier on myself. General purpose knife. I have to sharpen this. I'd have a paring knife if even better. They have like a short stubby knife that actually does this job better. It's actually safer too.
Because it's shorter.
A shorter blade, so you could all you do is just piercing the
skin.
The skin, so you could score it. It just makes it easier to manage. Less chances of cutting yourself too, or doing the blade. All I'm doing is just trying to
Get the
score it. Okay. Same thing. Right there. Just gonna peel, slice and peel off the cage. There we go. You heard it. That's just the sinews. You see all this stuff? That's all we're going to cut off anyway.
Yeah, we're going to cut that off.
So I'm not really that great at it, but it's still going to turn out okay. Ooh, we got company.
Yep, well, he's waiting.
They're watching.
Right? They're watching.
You know, they want handouts.
Yep.
They're gonna. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Wow.
So, okay, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You ever try halibut cheeks?
Yeah, I heard the cheeks are
Let's
pretty
get
good
that
too.
out.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right, we have completed all sides of the fillet. We got 4 fillets now.
I'm about to skin it now.
We are doing the
Skinning part.
So
Yep,
soon.
see,
doing the
this
cheeks
is
right
where
now.
I
See,
don't
that's
know.
scallop.
Yeah.
That's cheek meat.
Yep, cheek meat.
And a little water. Have you rinse that off. Ooh. All right. So I guess if we had to survive, this would be the way. One of the ways to. You gotta have all your tools. I'm probably not doing it right, but
he's cutting up the cheek.
scallop meat.
It's comparable to scallop meat.
This is just from the modest size fish too.
Thank you.
So done.
Okay.
That's going in the water.
Go in the water.
You know what? If
That's,
it's a
crab bait.
Filipino,
Or
what are you doing?
Or any of the other
Asians.
Asian groups.
Asian, yeah. Yeah, and then the bones. The
Yeah.
pig bones.
Yeah. That all just get rid of. I'll probably have to hone my knife pretty soon because I have a honer.
So it's easier to skin it when you don't scale it, or it's better.
You don't need to because
don't
you're gonna
need to,
skin it
because-
anyway. Here's how I'm gonna skin it. This is what I learned on
You put
on
a
another
hole.
YouTube video years ago.
You put a hole or something like that,
I'll
so
show
you
you.
have a place to
Step
put
one,
your finger.
slice in the middle,
Okay.
right, with a good fillet knife like this, and then go at an angle. and then pull. And then as you do, you're just basically peeling it off the skin.
Ah.
Then you got the
Wow.
nice piece
Look at
there.
this guy.
And then this is the hole.
Okay.
So you have the grab point,
Yeah, so you'll be able to.
and then boom. Oop, I didn't do too good on that one. Good enough. There you go. We'll just repeat.
Okay. So you cut it in half.
I'm actually going to trim some of this meat off here too. That's why it's good to have a table at waist height. You know,
Yeah.
when you're doing this, I mean, doing this stoop down is stupid. You're gonna kill your back and have more risk of cutting yourself. Okay. I'll have to clean this bit. Good enough. Leverage. It's all about leverage. So that's
Wow, nice.
this one. Okay, let's put those in the bin.
You don't mind if I get a couple of ice or
Oh, please.
some ice?
That's what it's. Like, you don't want to cut too deep or you sever the skin.
Because, yeah, you said
You need the whole.
that sounds right.
All right, guys, so that's why you don't scale it, because he's just taking off the skin. And this is kind of like the process of de-skinning the fillet, and we're
Yeah.
good to go.
Yeah. I mean, you can go home and trim all the red lining later.
Oh
but
yeah.
Just
Just put in a ice bath or whatever.
yeah.
I'm just looking at that piece of skin
Oh.
when it's gonna.
And you can partition these into smaller, thinner pieces later too.
Yeah.
Use Ziploc or vacuum pack. Right. And then go home and trim all this stuff up later. Trim some of this side meat off.
Wow. Thanks, Allan.
That's it. That's,
Wow.
There you go, it's
thank
complete.
you.
that's one fish right
That's
there.
one
Two more to go.
fish.
2 more to go.
Let me, so not that hard. It's just it is a little time. I mean, I'm not like super pro at this, but like I know I can do it good enough to like be effective.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I care about. You know, if I do more, of course I'll refine what I know.
It really is helpful to have some real sharp knives.
You gotta have the right knives.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not so much just sharp. You gotta have the right. Like the serrated knife, that's for hacking really. And then you gotta have a kind of multi-purpose knife. So if you don't want to be like doing dedicated knife just with a fillet knife,
Yeah.
you could do it all in one knife, but it's just not as efficient. This
Yeah.
is as efficient as I can get.
I'm
Yeah.
like looking at those pieces.
I'm gonna
of
actually
the-
hone it. Slime.
All right, guys, so that's all completed. He's filleted that one halibut, and he's gonna work on the other 2 that he caught, and his buddy Leo, right here. Leo, LV Outfitters.
Yeah, he calls me LV.
And Allan, thank you for showing
Yeah.
us how how you do
Yeah.
your filleting. Appreciate that.
It's
And-
not like the best, but like it's effective enough.
Yes, yes. It's just get it vacuum pack, and it's just gonna be delicious when you cook it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
All right, guys. That's how to fillet a halibut. That's how Allan does it. He uses several knives, and each knife has a purpose. It's nice to have sharp knives as well, but in a halibut you get 4 fillets, the 2 on the top and then 2 on the bottom, and he showed you how to skin it and so forth. So it's pretty simple. I'm sure if you do it the first time, it's going to be a little bit more challenging, a little bit more difficult, but the more you do it, the more proficient you become. All right, guys, I hope you like this content. Thank you for joining me in this episode. Hope to see you in the next video. And as I always say, service unto others is the rent you pay here on earth. All right, laters.